Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Erin with Sassybeautybudgets. Thank you all for taking your time out for another video. My existing subscribers, my new subscribers, thank you guys so much. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I focus on saving challenges, sinking funds, getting out of debt, and of course living my best life on a budget. If you're interested in this type of content, please hit the subscribe button. So in today's video, I am going to go over my 2025 goals, but before I do that, I just wanted to go over the goals that I did set for 2024 and see how many of those goals that I accomplished. Okay, so the beginning of 2024, I set some goals for myself, and the first goal was to save $15,000 to $20,000 by December 2024. And if you guys watch my unstuffing video, let me just zoom in a little bit. I did reach those goals. So that worked out perfectly. Number 2, my goal was to get to 1K subscribers. And thanks to you guys, I have surpassed that goal. And number 3, upload more videos. So I did do that. Do more on Instagram. I still failed on that. I still have to work on that. Be credit card debt free by December of 2024. And if you guys know from my unstuffing, one of the credit cards that I had opened was my IKEA credit card. So I did pay that off. So right now, all of our credit cards, we use them and we pay them off, but IKEA was the only outstanding credit card that we had, because a couple of years back, the closet unit in the walk-in closet collapsed. So went to IKEA, went a little crazy, long story short. So yeah, okay. And number 6, pay off my car and buy a pre-owned car. And I did do that in 2020. I did achieve that in 2024, so I'm pretty happy about that. Add more towards our mortgage. That needs to, I guess this is kind of like half and half. We are adding more, but I think we should and we could do more than what we're doing, okay? And number 8, 2 to 3 months ahead in savings and bills. So we have accomplished that, but definitely could add more to this, but we did achieve that. Christmas savings, $2,000 by November, but November to December, we did achieve that December of this year. But you guys, if you watch my previous video, I did go overboard. So yeah, so I did save the $2,000, but I went over. So I guess I did reach that goal and cut areas of spending, and I did not do so well on that. Okay, so now these were the goals that I have set for 2024. Now let's go to the goals that I am setting for 2025. And this book here is an Erin Condren. I have been using her planners for like 5-6 years, even before I was on YouTube. Love her planners, but I know that a lot of people are using the Budget Moms, so I may check that out once I am done with my planner for, I think, the middle of 2025. Okay, so I'm just going to put this to the side. And here are the goals for 2025. All right, let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so my goals for this year is to save $20,000 or more by December 2025. And hopefully that is possible, but sometimes, you know, we make plans and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. But if I save $1,000, $5,000, even if I save $2, it is a blessing, because some people can't even save that. No fault to them, but just be grateful for any amount that you can save. So I'm just beyond grateful for anything that I can save. Number 2 is hopefully get to 3K subscribers. There's really not a time limit on this, but if it happens in 2025, that would be amazing. If it doesn't, I'm perfectly fine, but that is the goal. Hopefully 2025, 3K subscribers. Number 3 is to have an upload schedule for the YouTube videos. Number 4, be more active on Instagram. I know that was a goal for last year and that for 2024, because this video is being pre-recorded, so I'm not really sure when it's going to be uploaded, either before New Year's or after, or actually on the day of New Year's, but I'm just putting it out there. Add more towards our mortgage. So that is something that I want to concentrate on this year. Build up month ahead savings. So I definitely want to build that more, because my train of thought is you can never have enough savings or a month ahead because circumstances can happen. Recently, a friend of ours was in the hospital. He was cutting a tree, and I guess he should have hired someone. Make a long story short, one of the limbs on the tree fell on his foot and he had to have surgery. And, so he's going to be out of commission for at least 2 months. So life throws you curveballs. You never know what can happen. But luckily for him and his wife, they are very savvy savers. So they do have the money saved up, but that's just something to think about. So I definitely want to bulk that as much as I can. Number 7, add more items to my Etsy shop. So I think I'm going to start doing physical items, and so I will have a video on some of the things that I'm working on. So like a new items on my Etsy shop. Number 8 is invest more. So you guys know I have been investing in stocks and crypto and all that good stuff. So I definitely want to continue that. And I want to save more towards retirement. So, because that is important. And and then number 9, save $2,500 towards Christmas. Guys, the goal was to, my goal for 2024 was to have a no debt Christmas, and that did work out. Okay, so the goal was $2,000, but I went over $5 something. I don't really know the amount, but it was quite a bit. And I did put that on a credit card, but in my cash stuffing, I took out less out of the paycheck because that credit card was paid off. So in all reality, it was a debt-free, no credit card Christmas, because that was paid off, because we are debt-free. So all of our credit cards are revolving. All right. And number 10, cut areas of spending. Guys, I really need to work on this. Amazon, Etsy, eating out. I mean, I can save probably an extra $1,000 just making small changes. So I really have to work on that. Okay, so how do I plan on accomplishing saving $20,000 or more? So if you guys watched my big unstuffing video, a lot of the challenges that are forever challenges for me, number 1 is the 100 envelope challenge. That challenge tested every limit, tested my patience. I was so addicted. It was like a required bill that I knew that I had to stuff my 100 envelope every week. Whether it was 1 envelope, 2 envelopes, I just treated it like a bill. And that mindset really pushed me. So I will definitely be doing the 100 envelope challenge. I will definitely be doing the 52 week challenge and the 26-week challenge. So the last time I did that challenge, let me just go in here. So the last time I did that challenge, so for week number 1, I added $4. For week number 2, I added $8. Week number 3, I added $12. So I was going by 4. And by doing that, I saved over $5,000 doing that. And also with the 26-week challenge, the first week I added $3. The following week I added $6. So I was doing it by 3. And that saved me over $3,000. So these challenges, they do work, but you have to be consistent with them. And so my 100 envelope challenge, my 52 week, my 26 week, my $5, $10, $15, $20 savings challenges, those are forever saving challenges for me because it keeps me motivated and I just like to see the results. And of course, the boxes, the mini Wednesdays. I mean, guys, anything that you can do to save, whether it's $2 or let's just say for the 100 envelope challenge and your budget is not going to allow you to save $52 when you're up to 52. So then save 5 and 2, so that's $7. Anything is better than nothing. So I will definitely be doing that. And of course, a lot of the saving challenge boxes, there are a few out there, and the scratch offs and all the good stuff. So big shout out to anyone who has an Etsy shop who puts out all the freebies. You guys are amazing. I mean, this community, you don't even have
what
to
I meant to say was you don't
money
need
to save because
a lot
there
of money to
is
get started
a
on your budgeting
community
journey.
that puts out freebies that you can just, subscribe to the channel, watch a video, of course, don't just take the freebies, and you can save that way. And then we're keeping each other accountable. And one thing that I do want to say is have your budgeting and saving goals, let it be your journey. Like you may take some ideas on how I'm saving, but for me, I find it that I save more money when I save the money all year round, okay? Now, there are other YouTubers who, once they get $1,000, they put it in a high yield savings account. There is nothing wrong with that. For myself, I just like to see the money grow. It just helps me stay motivated. So that's what works for me. So that's one beauty about budgeting. You take different pieces from different channels and then customize it to what works for you, because none of us have the same paycheck. We don't have the same lifestyle. We're doing different things. So just find what works for you. Don't try to compete with someone else. Oh, they saved, I was watching, I can't think of her name. I think she saved over $50,000 or $45,000. And that is amazing because her budget allows her to do that. So I save money because my husband and I, we have combined income. So we have the same goals. So I get paid bi-weekly, he gets paid weekly, and we're on the same page. We are just saving because we eventually want to retire, but we want to maintain our lifestyle. We like to travel, we like to go out and do nice things, but that is going to take hard work. And that is my public announcement for you guys. Definitely do what works for you. So thank you guys so much. And let me know if you started your 2025 goals. I know I'm a little late uploading this video, but better late than never. So I just wanted to show you guys what I have for my forecast for 2025. And I'm so looking forward to 2025. So thank you guys again. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.